Oh, okay. Redo this over again so I can ask these questions.
Game face. Game face.
When they say cut back, we say fight back! Cut back! Fight back! Cut back!
Thousands of students have been rallying in London against the coalition's plans to raise university tuition fees to up to £9,000.
Well, we are seeing unprecedented levels of action from students and staff standing up to the fact that we've been singled out for the biggest cuts to our universities and colleges in 50 years.
How do you feel about how much you're charged to study?
I find it terribly unfair. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I felt I was just hammering that up with so much.
So David, what is your total student budget overall?
Well, when course fees are paid and everything else paid, I have a total about over £2,000.
Total student budget would be about either 900 or grand.
Overall for the year, I would get around between 5,400 and 5,600.
My total student budget is about £5,000 a year. I live in Halls.
I am currently in a rented property.
I'm living in a house.
I live in student halls.
Yeah, since I'm second year, I moved out of student village and decided to rent a house.
I'm living in a house.
Scuffles broke out between police and protesters in central London on Wednesday as students held a rally calling for the end to university tuition fees. Police are said to have made several arrests. The demonstrators are also angry at government plans to get rid of university maintenance grants for lower income students in England.
I try not to buy frivolous items because for the past 6 years I've been vegan, and not sure if you've ever bought any vegan food, but vegan food specifically is quite expensive. Fresh fruit and vegetables are very, very expensive, even compared to meat, which is itself quite expensive. But I can't buy any form of pre-made food. I can't buy ready meals because none of them are vegan. I have to buy all my own food and all the equipment to make said food. And so I don't really have much money left over to go out or buy films or go out to the cinema or anything like that, unfortunately.
Out of 5, how would you rate your university social life?
A 4.
Okay.
I'm urged to go out. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not.
About 4, I would say. Fair enough.
First year it used to be, I think, about 4, 5, and then because of the overdraft and everything, I got myself into serious debt. was in crutches, I had to go back and forth to hospital, so money kept coming out and out. And I tried to go to student support and got no fund for it, so I had no social life this year.
Didn't go out at all. No, I don't.
No, I don't have a part-time job. I'm trying to find a part-time job.
Yes, I work in retail.
I do not.
No, I don't know.
Do you spend much money on course materials?
Yes, for printing out essays and storyboards and everything else, I'd spend maybe £30 a month at least on ink and paper. And then on top of that, I have books, sometimes like big 5 logs and pens and stuff. That would be another 30 maybe per semester.
The most money I've spent on course materials would probably be $900 on my Mac and $325 on my camera and lenses. But they're essential, like, so I need them.
Yes, a lot.
I would buy stuff from my course, yes.
This time of the year, yeah.
Well, talking student fees of $3,500 to $4,000, I'm okay with that because of the fact that in Northern Ireland, Stephen Farry, the Education and Learning Minister, froze the fees to save us from paying £9,000 the way Scotland, England and Wales do. And also another thing about that is, if a Northern Irish student is to go to England, Scotland or Wales, we get help with our student fees. So we don't have as much to pay back as much as an English student would have to come here. So I'm actually quite happy with that because we pay less than them.
I believe that education is not a privilege, that it is in fact a right. And so that I think the school system, both secondary and higher education, should be nationalised and should be paid through tax instead of per person. But that's just my personal view.
I think that's alright, but they don't take into account the things you have to buy for your study. These are not just to pay for your course, but you have to buy all the essentials, stationery, books, travel, especially since doing drama, I have to go outside the university and buy tickets for shows, and it can add up, and it's never really taken much into account. So.
I think it's a reasonable price sometimes, but then it's also unfair because it depends on what it's in your course and what you're given. Like if a lecture, like for example, if you're only in class for 2 days a week, you're sort of like, this is a piss take and I'm being robbed of my money because I'm paying for rent. Like I'm paying for about 4 or 5 months and that's going to be $1,000 or more, and I'm in for 2 weeks. No, 2 days in a week. So.
Thank you, Mama.
No problem.
Yeah.